Hello, welcome once again to another edition of the Coach's Corner program. I'm Jeff Ruth, along with Harding head coach Chuck Williamson. And Chuck, I hate to say same old, but you gave up some explosive plays. You started out well, but they scored a couple of quick touchdowns, talking about Ontario, and it was, much like some of the games have been this season.
Yeah, unfortunately, we just we took ball first, and we went right down, scored, took a 7-0 lead, and then they hit us with a big play. We played even with them through the first quarter, 7-7. Then we gave up an explosive plays, and it came back to bite us.
When you look at Miller, of course, he's going to Ohio State for a reason. You knew he was a good athlete. Everybody in this area knows he's a good athlete. He had a tremendous game last week.
He did. He's a special dude. Our guys, our leading tacklers, they said, we thought we had, angles on him, and he would just run away from us. So, he's a special player. There's a reason he's going to Ohio State.
Well, big one coming up, obviously, on Friday night, and that's Pleasant, and you don't have to, I'm sure, get the team up for Pleasant tomorrow night.
We didn't have to worry about getting them up this week. They're practicing hard, working hard. They're excited to be able to play a game. Playoff hopes are still alive, so it's a big game for us.
All right. We'll come back. We'll take a look at some of the highlights from the Ontario game last week. We have a couple of the players we'll talk to, and we'll preview the game against Pleasant. We'll do all of that right after these words.
The U.S. Army Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps is one of the largest character development and citizenship programs for youth in the world. Their mission is to promote character and leadership development focused on developing self-confidence, discipline, citizenship, leadership skills, and a sense of responsibility within the individual cadet. Throughout this course, cadets will focus on developing citizenship and patriotism. They will develop self-reliance and responsiveness to all authority, improving the ability to communicate well both orally and in writing. They will develop an appreciation of the importance of physical fitness. They will increase a respect for the role of the U.S. Armed Forces in support of national objectives. They will develop a knowledge of team-building skills and basic military skills. In addition, anyone taking the 1 to 3 years of this course grants cadets the ability to rank higher should they pursue a military career pathway. For more information, contact your guidance counselor or see Lieutenant Colonel Espinoza in room 234.
Back once again on the Coach's Corner program. Excuse me. We've done that all year. Talking a little bit about the game against Ontario. Before we look at some of the highlights, Ontario and Shelby meet tomorrow night. You've had a chance to see both teams. Got to put you on the spot. Who do you think will win and why?
They're both really good teams, but I think that Ontario might get them just with Miller being the difference. I know DeVito's a good player, but one of them's going to Ohio State, so I'll go with that guy.
If you didn't care who won in the MOAC this year, it's been a fun league to watch.
Yeah, it's every week it's a battle. It's our league is tremendous. It's 6 good teams.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the highlights from the contest last week on the road over at Ontario.
Connor Pennington throwing a little swing to, I believe that was Keontae Scott, senior receiver, who ran a little jet with reverse motion. Trips formation here again. Keontae Scott, nice yak yards after catch. He breaks one tackle, makes another guy miss. He had a really good game. Again, Keontae catching the deep ball. Big first down.
Very much in it at this point.
This was the surprise of the night right here. He was filling in Landon Keller as plays linebacker for us, and we were down at the running back spot, so we worked him this week, and he popped off a 73-yard touchdown run. Let's say he'll be playing running back this week.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is Ray J still playing running back?
No, Ray J, well, we move Ray J around. We use in the backfield sometimes. we use him like Debo Samuel. We got him all over
I
the
was going to
place.
say, because I know he's doing a lot of catching the balls now.
Yeah, he does. He does a little bit of everything. Fumble recover right there. Good stop down deep in their own territory.
And there you see the final score. Rushing and passing yards, pretty balanced on your part. Only 1 of 9 on third down conversions, though.
Yeah, that's got to get better.
We'll come back. We're going to take a look at the Pleasant game. We also have a couple of players that I guess have Pleasant connections.
Yeah, one of them does.
We're going to talk to them. We'll do that right after these words.
The historic OK Cafe.
Pizza, calzones, subs, sandwiches, and more.
Our fresh dough is made daily, topped with your favorite ingredients and made to order.
Stop in for our lunch buffet or check out our many daily specials.
Looking for something to do?
Come in and check out our giant projector screen on game days. Sing with friends on karaoke nights and dance the night away with live entertainment from your favorite local bands.
So even though Rex might have a short reach, we'll never come up short on service.
So remember, when you're hungry, check out the OK Cafe, home of the giant 20-inch Pizzasaurus Rex made to order. Dine in, carry out, or delivery. Come to the historic OK Cafe, located at 734 East Center Street, Marion made for over 80 years.
Back once again on our Coach's Corner program. This is the segment where we talk to a couple of players. Dylan Holloway to my left and Jaden Griffith to my far left. Dylan, we'll start with you. Talk a little bit about what role you have in the team.
I play wide receiver, just catch balls. Like last time I was on here, like I said, just catch balls, score, make big plays, block.
Do you do any special teams?
No, sir.
So what year are you?
25.
Okay, so you're a senior this year.
Yeah, I'm a
then?
senior.
Oh, okay, so tomorrow night is going to be your last game on the home field. That's going to be emotional.
Yeah, it's gonna be sad, but
We talk, preseason, talk game one. It's like, boy, it's going to be a long season. This is week 9 already. Has it gone by as quick this year for you as it I'm sure has for a lot of people?
yeah, it's gone by really fast. It's sad, but I mean, it happens.
Obviously, the goals that you hope to accomplish at the beginning of the season, most of those are off the board. But you got Pleasant tomorrow night, and there's kind of some history between Harding and Pleasant. I know this is certainly a game that you've been kind of circling probably since last year.
Yeah, especially from what happened last year. I'm ready for tomorrow, and hopefully it goes as it's planned. So.
You're a senior. Do you play any other sports?
I run track, and I was thinking about doing some this year, but I don't know yet.
Okay. Plans for when you graduate, or is it a little too early to know?
Either I'm going to go to college and play football and study forensics,
Okay.
and if I don't do that, I'm just going to enlist in the Navy.
Okay. So you're a senior. Just kind of talk a little bit about maybe what some of the seniors and some of your teammates have meant this year to the team.
I mean, everything. I mean, they're more than just like teammates. It's like brothers, and I have love for all my teammates, all the seniors and everything. Grew up with all of them. Been playing with some of them since I was 7 years old. So, yeah.
So it's not going to be emotional just for you. It's going to be emotional for all of the seniors, particularly tomorrow night.
Yeah.
All right. Well, appreciate you being on. Good luck tomorrow night against Pleasant.
Thank you.
Jaden, you have some connections to Pleasant, don't you?
So I went there from first grade all the way to my freshman year.
And I talked to several people on the show this year that have come into Harding.
Right.
Either maybe this is their first year, they've been here a couple of years, and they all said the transition was pretty smooth. Did you find that to be the case?
Yeah, I mean, when you come here, there's a really bad rep you think is going to happen and what you're going to see, and it's a lot different. And it's an open community to everybody, and it's a family, and
Good.
everything comes together.
All right, that's
better
good to
than
hear.
expected.
What year are you?
I'm 2026.
So you're a junior.
Yep.
Talk a little bit about, talk with Dylan a little bit, about obviously, you had some goals at the beginning of the season, and, a lot of those goals aren't going to be met, but just kind of talk a little bit about, what the next couple of games are going to mean to you, and especially tomorrow night.
I mean, so coming into the season, we had a big goal of obviously making the playoffs and winning state. That's every team's goal. And then once that kind of started to go down a little bit, we set our goal to win in the MOAC, and that was a pretty big goal that we had, and we kept that standard until we started to lose some games, and then it was just go out there and do your best and see what the results would be.
And obviously with Pleasant, River Valley Harding's a big rivalry, but I think the Pleasant Harding rivalry is a little bit more, especially in the last year or two. Just talk a little bit about maybe how you guys are prepared for Pleasant and how this week in practice has been.
I mean, so I've seen both sides of the rivalry, so I've been on their side and I've been on this side, and honestly, I'd much rather be on this side of the rivalry, and it's so much better over here, and everything just leading up to this week is very fun, for me, and to see what's going to happen and how we're going to, do on the Friday night, and, but how all of our team will come together and work, and this is probably going to be the hardest working week of the year.
Okay. Yeah, I mentioned Dylan, maybe it means more, obviously, to the seniors, but, you're a junior, you'll be in the same position this time next year. Just kind of talk a little bit about, how big it is, final home game of the year. Obviously, you want to go out and give the seniors something to think about.
Yeah, I mean, seeing the seniors in their last couple of games is always sad because you are a family, like I said, and it's built up with those people. So seeing them leave and not having them, knowing you're not going to have them back next year is kind of tough. But we got to get prepared and keep moving and hope everything.
You'll be in the same position Dylan
Yeah,
will be
so
this time next year.
Next year I'll be right in the same spot, but I don't know how I'm going to take it because this has been my biggest, the most thing that I've done since I was little.
Yeah.
So.
What other sports do you play, if any?
I play baseball and I wrestle.
Okay, so you're 3 sports then.
Yeah.
So as soon as football's season's over, you move right into
Straight into
wrestling.
wrestling.
All right. Well, I appreciate you both being on. Good luck tomorrow night against Pleasant, as you said, and you said too. It's not going to take any. It should be a good week of practice. Shouldn't take anybody. If you can't get up for Pleasant tomorrow night, you can't get up for anybody.
Yeah.
So good luck to both of you tomorrow night. I know it's going to be a good ball game.
Thank you.
All right. Appreciate you both being on.
Thank you.
We'll be back. We'll talk a little bit about the Pleasant game right after these words.
Bucci's Italian Scratch Kitchen is a unique dining experience with made-from-scratch ingredients and meticulous preparation of each and every plate. At Bucci's, you will not find a canned sauce in our kitchen. Every sauce from marinara and alfredo to our scampi and marsala is prepared from scratch every single day for every single meal.
Don't forget the dessert prepared from scratch in our kitchen. Choose from fresh-made cheesecake, tiramisu, brownies, or creme brulee for a sweet treat to finish your meal.
Bucci's is also expanding with the addition of our Dock Lounge, featuring the best in local live entertainment, as well as a variety of signature cocktails and limited menu items.
The upstairs Urban 501 area is available to host your most special occasions and private events. Also coming soon to Bucci's is our fabulous outdoor courtyard area where you and your friends can enjoy outdoor games and entertainment. Located at 320 West Center Street in Marion, Ohio, Bucci's Italian Scratch Kitchen, Urban 501, the Dock, and the Courtyard are your one-stop entertainment hub for any event, large or small.
Back once again on the Coach's Corner program, and I was talking with Dylan, who's a senior, tomorrow night, final home game of the year. Do you do anything special to kind of honor the seniors?
Yeah, we do. Tonight is our walkthrough, so what we'll do is we take the seniors and they go to whatever spot on the field was their most special moment in the 4 years they were here, and they kind of talk about what they did and why that's so special for them. They do that, and then they have a little senior picnic after the game that the parents put together. That's a really nice Miss Rayner. She does all that. She does all that stuff. So she put that together for them. So we do a couple of things, and then we'll have a senior hit next week before the last game.
Okay, and just kind of talk a little bit about what the seniors have meant to the team this year. And again, we go back. We'd like to, be sitting here talking about 7 or 8 wins,
Yeah.
but that's not the case.
No, it's we just talked to one of my assistants downstairs. This is a really good group. I mean, the leadership's been tremendous. Our schedule was brutal. There's 4 teams still on our schedule, are undefeated, haven't lost a game. They're 7-0, 8-0. So the schedule was tough. And we, last year at times we just got blown out, and we never this year, because it just like getting just physically moved around. So I think a lot of that goes back to credit to them, because the leadership they've shown, and they play hard. So we'll miss them.
Yeah. I talked to Dylan about how quickly the season's gone, especially for the seniors. How quickly has it gone for you and the coaches?
It's blown by. It's like it seemed like it was just yesterday. We were doing summer conditioning, and here we are on week 9. It's blown by.
All right, let's talk about Pleasant. Obviously, it doesn't take a whole lot to get them fired up for Pleasant.
Nope. We refer to them as a team down the road. We don't call them by that. So, after last year's, we didn't play well, and then what happened at the end of the game, and we don't forget them things. So.
Mm-hmm. I remember being at the game last year, and I'm thinking, they're going to circle this, they're going to circle October the 18th probably right now.
It's play 156 on the huddle film from last year, and they watched it every day before practice this week, that play. So
okay.
Play 156. If you want to know which one it is, that's it. We know. They watch it every day before we go out.
And of course, they still have a lot to shoot for. They're very much alive in the playoff race, and you'd love nothing more than to derail their chances a little bit.
Absolutely.
So what does Pleasant do well that you have to bet against?
They're physical. They're a very physical team. They're going to run Ennis Lowry's a good quarterback. He directs the team, and he makes good decisions. Doesn't turn the ball over. Defensively, they fly around. I think 24. He's got 19 sacks this year, and he disrupted us last year. He got in our backfield and created havoc. So they're a big, strong, physical team, and I think they're going to come in and try to punch us in the mouth, and we're going to have to negate that with some of our speed.
Okay, 8 games in, are you relatively healthy?
Yeah, not too bad. We lost our center, which was a big loss for us. Parker Garcia broke his hand, had to get pins put in his hand. So it was a big loss for us. But other than him, we're pretty not too bad. Tramell Thompson, we lost early. We lost him during last basketball season. He tore his ACL, so we didn't have him all year. But other than that, not too bad.
All right, well, good luck tomorrow night.
Appreciate it.
I know it's going to be a big one, and the weather's going to cooperate.
Yep.
So
It'll be 70 and sunny, that's good.
And anybody that's watching, come on out to Harding High School tomorrow night for a 7 o'clock kickoff.
Yes.
Chuck, appreciate it.
Thanks. Yeah.
It's going to wrap it up for this edition of the Coach's Corner program. For Coach Williamson, I'm Jeff Ruth. Thanks for watching.